Good morning and welcome you all to this session of solving problem on steam nozzle. Problem 7. Dry saturated steam enters a steam nozzle at a pressure of 15 bar and is discharged at a pressure of 2 bar. If the dryness fraction of discharged steam is 0.96, what will be the final velocity of steam? Neglect initial velocity of steam. If 10% heat drop is lost in friction, find the percentage reduction in the final velocity. See, here we are considering a convergent nozzle. One is the inlet and two is the exit. Steam enters at 1 and leaves at 2. The area of the convergent nozzle decreases from inlet to exit. Now we have to write the given data. Dry saturated steam enters a steam nozzle at a pressure of 15 bar. So at state 1 or inlet, the steam is dry saturated and the pressure P1 equal to 15 bar and is discharged at a pressure of 2 bar. So exit pressure P2 equal to 2 bar. If the dryness fraction of the steam is 0.96, so x2 equal to 0.96. What will be the final velocity of steam? So we have to find out the final velocity of steam, C2. Neglect the initial velocity of steam. So C1 equal to 0. If 10% of heat drop is lost in friction, then the nozzle efficiency is 90%. So also find the percentage reduction in final velocity. So we have to find out the velocity of steam leaving the nozzle C2 and percentage reduction in the final velocity. Before going to solve this problem, we have to know the formulas for solving this problem. First one, percentage reduction in velocity equal to C2 minus C2 dash divided by C2 into 100. Here C2 is the velocity of steam leaving the nozzle if there is no friction. C2 dash is the velocity of steam leaving the nozzle when the loss due to friction is considered. So case 1, if the friction is neglected, then the velocity of steam leaving the nozzle C2 equal to square root of 2000 into H1 minus H2. In case 2, if the heat drop is lost in friction, then the velocity of steam leaving the nozzle C2 dash equal to square root of 2000 into H1 minus H2 into eta nozzle. Now we can solve this problem using Mollier chart. See, this is the Mollier diagram. It is the graphical representation of steam table in which the specific entropy is plotted along the ordinates and the specific enthalpy is plotted along the abscissa. This diagram is divided into two portions by saturation line. The portion below the saturation line is wet region and the portion above the saturation region is known as superheated region. In our problem they have given at state 1 the steam is dry saturated and the pressure P1 equal to 15 bar. So now we have to mark this point 1 on the Mollier diagram. See here, this is the 15 bar line and this is dry saturation curve. So both are intersecting at this point. So at this point you have to mark the point 1. Now from point 1 you have to draw a line perpendicular to the y-axis and measure the corresponding specific enthalpy H1, which is equal to 2790 kilojoule per kilogram. Now, at state 2, the pressure P2 equal to 2 bar and the dryness fraction X2 equal to 0.96. So, mark the point 2 here. See, this is the pressure P2 equal to 2 bar line and dryness fraction X2 equal to 0.96 line. So, both the lines are intersecting at this point. So, mark the point 2. Now from point 2, draw a line towards y-axis. From the y-axis, I have to measure the corresponding specific enthalpy H2 equal to 2615 kilojoule per kilogram. Case 1. If the friction is neglected, then the velocity of steam leaving the nozzle C2 equal to square root of 2000 into H1 minus H2. So the value of H1 equal to 2790 kilojoule per kilogram and H2 equal to 2615 kilojoule per kilogram. These two values we have obtained from the Mollier diagram. Now substituting these values in this equation, we get C2 equal to 591.6 meters per second. So the velocity of steam leaving the nozzle C2 equal to 591.6 meters per second. Now case 2, if 10% of the heat drop is lost in friction, then the velocity of steam leaving the nozzle C2 dash equal to square root of 2000 into H1 minus H2 into eta nozzle. So H1 and H2 values already we have obtained from the Mollier diagram, and eta nozzle is given in the problem, which is 90%. Substituting these three values in this equation, so we get C2 dash equal to 561.24 meters per second. Now percentage reduction in velocity equal to C2 minus C2 dash divided by C2 into 100. So C2 and C2 dash value we have calculated. C2 equal to 591.6 meters per second and C2 dash equal to 561.24 meters per second. Substitute these values in this equation. So we get the percentage reduction in velocity equal to 5.13 percentage. So our answer is percentage reduction in velocity equal to 5.13 percentage. Thank you.